this has come to a rather last minute sort of surprise. I got offered the chance to drive an Airtec Fiesta ST200. Now, this has got a different turbo, it's running a Devil map, and it's also got a straight through Airtec exhaust. It's running way over 300 horsepower, and it's also got this bolt-on wide arch kit, and this is pretty much a sort of first impressions kind of thing. So let me give it a bootful in second gear. Oh, whoa, wow, this thing is absolutely mental. This thing is nuts. Wow, literally I've just got in the car and went for it. Wow, 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 wow. This thing is just insane. This thing's also got the crackle map as well. Can you hear that? I know I can. This is the last piece of the drive. Oh. Let me roll the windows back up because you guys probably can't hear me.
For some reason, this crackle map reminds me of an AK-47 shot at full auto.
It does spin up a little bit, but I think that's just down to the weight of the car really, because it's still quite light, you know. This is a 1200 kilo car, and with over 300 horsepower, it's got a it's got a more of a significant power to weight ratio than say a Ford Focus RS, which is a car that weighs close to nearly 1600 kilograms. And plus, this is the ST200. This is a rather nice cabin in here as well too. I know that's got nothing to do with anything by the way it drives, but storm grey with these wheels just look absolutely mental. So overall impressions with this Fiesta ST200 Airtec car, well, it's a little bit savage. I mean, this thing pulls really hard as well, like 2000 RPM, 2.5, and it's strolling along really, really nice. I've always been comfortable with the fact that Fiestas sit at the 200 horsepower mark, because I always thought that that's where it should be in terms of, you know when you just have the right amount of power for the chassis. Well, I'm so wrong with this, because you still don't lose that lovely turning balance. You can still trail on the brakes, get the arse to come out a little bit. It's Airtec exhaust though. You do feel like you're in a group stage rally. Sorry, I'm just laughing. I'm just laughing too much because this car is an absolute joke. And I mean that in a really, really good way. But yeah, it seems to drive really, really nice. You know, the steering doesn't feel too corrupted. Yes, there is a hint of wheel spin, but it's not too terrible. Gear shift though, obviously with the ST200 the gear ratios are slightly different, and so is the suspension setup, but then this is running on the different coilovers. Oh wow, 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 wow. How fast is this car? Well, I'll tell you what, I think on a rolling start this would definitely demolish an 845. Brake kit set up as well, and you've got instant bite, loads and loads of instant bite. Wow, yeah, this is a very, very special car, very, very special. I think the more surprising thing is the exhaust. The thing is, on idle, on the move, it's very quiet now. It seems to settle down and it's a straight through exhaust. But under load and as the revs are climbing down, it just makes pops and bangs like no other. You just feel like you're in a battlefield. It's just mental. This car's just terrorizing everyone. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant. I want to have a longer drive in this. My word, what a car. So yeah, power, really good. Over 300 horsepower. I don't have too much information on that because it's sort of a last minute kind of teaser drive. It puts the power down really well and it just looks fantastic. It's got the Airtec full intake system. Yeah, it's just one of those crazy cars. Wow. Let me just leave the engine running so it cools down. So thoughts and opinions on this. Like I said, power's awesome. It's really nice. Great thing about this is it doesn't come in too quick in the mid-range. It seems to like to rev out all the way to the top end, which is very Fiesta ST like. Puts the power down really well. 6-speed manual gearbox is absolutely delicious, and because it's got the upgraded wheels and tyres and it's got a wider track, my worry was it wouldn't have that nice sort of seat of your pants kind of rotation that you'd normally expect from the Fiesta ST. I thought it'd lose that because of the wider track wheels. But this though, wow, it's just a really savage car. And though it's got over 300 horsepower and a better power to weight ratio, like I said, than a Focus RS, it's still quite manageable on the road. I thought it would just be a rocket ship, which it is, but like I said, the pops and bangs from this Miltech exhaust, it's just absolutely loony. Well, if you want to see more of this car, then leave comments down below, and I'll try and make another video of this again properly down at Airtec. But I want to thank them for letting me have a go at this. Until next time, folks, keep it sideways and take care.